My sister's boyfriend saw my son's new phone and went pale, whispering urgently, "You need to destroy that phone tonight." I was wrapping up the last of Jake's 13th birthday party when Marcus cornered me in the hallway. My sister Sarah was outside with all the kids, showing them something on her tablet and laughing. Marcus had been unusually quiet since they arrived 3 hours ago, constantly checking over his shoulder and barely touching his food. The smartphone had been Sarah's surprise gift to Jake that morning. The latest model with an impressive camera and all the features a teenager could want. Jake had been ecstatic, immediately setting it up and showing all his friends at the party. "What are you talking about?" I pulled away and studied Marcus's face. He was around 28, normally confident and outgoing, but now he looked exhausted with deep shadows under his eyes. He'd been dating Sarah for almost a year, and I'd never seen him like this. "Don't ask questions. Just get rid of it and tell Jake it malfunctioned." His voice barely rose above a whisper. "Please, Amanda, trust me on this." I glanced through the window at Sarah, who was smiling and taking selfies with the kids. She looked like the same sister I'd known my whole life, the one who helped me through my divorce and never missed Jake's soccer games. Marcus followed my gaze, and his entire body went rigid when Sarah looked toward the house. He immediately stepped back and started straightening picture frames on the wall that didn't need adjusting. "I have to leave," he announced loudly. "I forgot about that work emergency." Sarah came inside moments later, confused about what emergency, and Marcus fumbled something about a server crash. They left within 15 minutes, Sarah looking irritated and Marcus refusing to make eye contact as they walked out. That night, after Jake fell asleep, I sat in my home office examining the phone under my desk lamp. It looked perfectly normal. Sleek black case, pristine screen, the latest operating system. I unlocked it with Jake's passcode and scrolled through the apps. Everything seemed standard for a new phone. I almost returned it to Jake's room and dismissed Marcus's strange warning, but something about the fear in his eyes wouldn't leave me alone. I connected the phone to my laptop using a USB cable and opened my network monitoring software. Wi-Fi made my blood run cold. The phone was transmitting data every 45 seconds to an IP address that didn't match the manufacturer's servers. I traced the address to a server farm registered in Eastern Europe. I watched in horror as packets of data streamed from the device continuously. I spent the next 3 hours learning how to use packet analysis tools, my hands shaking as I decoded what was being sent. The phone was broadcasting Jake's precise GPS coordinates, audio recordings from the microphone that never stopped listening, and photographs taken automatically every 8 minutes regardless of whether anyone touched the camera. I accessed the hidden photo directory with growing dread. Hundreds of images filled the folder. Pictures of our kitchen from multiple angles, our living room showing the TV and computer setup, Jake's bedroom with clear views of his desk and closet, extreme close-ups of our family calendar displaying my work schedule and Jake's school activities, detailed shots of our front door deadbolt and back door lock, photos of our garage interior showing my car and tools, images of the inside of my briefcase when Jake had the phone nearby yesterday, even pictures of our neighbors' houses and cars. Someone had been systematically documenting everything about our home, our routines, our vulnerabilities through this device. I tried calling Marcus 5 times. No answer. I sent him a text saying I discovered something critical in the phone and needed to speak immediately. 20 minutes later, my phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. "Can't talk. She monitors everything. Meet me tomorrow 7 a.m. at Riverside Diner on Highway 9. Come completely alone and don't tell anyone, especially not Sarah. Delete this message." I stared at the screen, my mind racing. The sister who had supported me through everything, who had given my son this expensive gift with such apparent generosity, was somehow involved in surveilling us. Or was Marcus the threat and Sarah was in danger too? I looked at the phone still connected to my laptop, data streaming silently to that unknown server, and realized I had less than 8 hours to decide who to trust with the truth.